Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chronofahx, your time traveling kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having a good day. And if not, then I hope I can make it just a little bit better. So, let's see, couple things have happened since my last stream. Nothing that really pertains to me outside of like one thing, but I'll talk about that in a sec. Because I kind of talk about these because they are about series that I've covered in the past. First off, Nintendo kind of shadow dropped Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green for Nintendo Switch, which I'm a little shocked by because it looks like a kind of one-to-one remake of the original GBAs. Like, they're not even like enhanced ports that at least update the pixel art, and yet it's also not on the Nintendo Switch Online thing, which it really should be since they have a whole Game Boy Advance thing with that. But okay, if they want to squeeze out $20 out of Pokemon fans, or potentially 40 if they want both versions, Who am I to stop them from doing that? And then they also released a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Xenoblade X, which kind of wish it was 2, but you know what? I'm also fine with X getting that. Okay, and then getting into the actual thing that kind of occurred with me is that my keyboard on my laptop, which I use for streaming and all sorts of content creation, starting to die on me. Like, I had to use an external keyboard for a lot of stuff recently, so I had to switch around some of my equipment stuff because there's only so many USB ports that I have on my computer, including not having my usual like overhead headphones, which were USB. So instead I'm using just basic earbuds. It's not that big a deal, but yeah, I think that's kind of the sign that I need to look into getting into either repairing my laptop or getting a new computer, whichever one works better at this point. Yeah, oof. But hopefully I can find a good, relatively cheap computer, one that at least I can have a dedicated graphics card to, because that's what's gonna save me a lot for streaming, especially with VTubing and how graphically hungry it can get. But you know, if I don't get one soon, I can make do with my laptop for a lot longer. Okay, what I think, then again, I do have my throne, which nobody's really touched, but I could probably make a goal about getting a new computer on that. I don't know. I may look into that. Anyways, I think that'll be about it, so let's just jump into Wind Waker. I'm just gonna take a second to listen to this title music because I love it so much. Yeah, I love this tune. I'm a sucker for good folk music, and this just is such a nice vibe. It gives me good vibes every time I listen to it. And it's pretty unique as far as Zelda music goes. I dig it. Alright. But let's surely jump into it. Alright. And as per usual, by tradition with Zelda Fridays, I always name Link my dude. And one last thing to jump before we actually jump into the game itself. There is an option between normal mode and hero mode. In hero mode, you take double damage and will be given any recovery hearts at any point. This mode is for the truest heroes. This also changes a couple other things, some of which actually spoils the story. Like, this is meant for people who have played through the game before. But seeing how, unlike with Twilight Princess, where I have a lot of experience with that game, I don't have as much experience with Wind Waker. I've only played through it maybe 2-3 times in my lifetime, so I'm not as experienced with Wind Waker as I would like to be. Plus, I also want to kind of play this as though the audience hasn't been through the story before, so I'm going to play this on normal mode. But I will go over some of the hero mode changes as we go along. Okay, let's get started. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark design. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage, like the hero of legend. Welcome to Outset Island. Big brother! Big brother! Love the little seagull stickers that are on her telescope. They're so cute. Big brother! I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Aril's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Hurry up, big brother. Grandma's waiting for you back at the house, and I'm sure everyone on the island wants to say hello to you too. Drop down. Take no damage, even though that would probably break anyone else's shins. Ow. Just gonna roll around and... Okay, I can crawl. And get a nice rupee and pig. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Oh, you crawl backwards, then forward. Okay. Crawl. Ah, there we go. I got the pig. I take the pig. With this pig. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit before doing any platforming because I have a feeling I need to grab onto something for that. Hey. What are you on the ground for, buddy? I can't talk to you because I'm holding a pig. I know I'm supposed to drop the pig off somewhere. Oh, it's up here. Hey, lady. Here, have a pig. Why, did you bring that little pig lift all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home, you sweetie. Okay, my dude, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Get 20 rupees. Nice. Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. Okay, looks like I'm going pig hunting. Ooh, another pig. Just gonna crawl over. Don't mind me. Just not being suspicious. Not being suspicious. Ah! Yeah, try to approach them too fast, they run away. That's why I'm trying to do the crawl thing. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Stop running away. Stop running away. Stop running away. I pressed A. Let me pick up the pig. Gotcha! Finally! Why'd you make me drop the pig? Why'd you make me drop the pig? Yeah. ZL to target things. Okay. Will you let me pick up the pig again, please? What? Come on. Let me get the pig. Fine, I'll talk to the pothead. Oh, my dude, happy birthday. Hey, did your sister Ariel find you? She was supposed to tell you that her grandmother is looking for you. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day, and she said she wanted to learn how to carry jars on your head like me, so she could help your grandma with chores. See, if you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar, press A to carry it. However that works. To put the jar down, she just has to press ZR. Pressing A again will just throw it. And speaking of the sister, I actually have a little bit of a story. So with the game not having any sort of voice acting or anything like that, naturally you had to figure out how to say half these things yourself. And for the longest time, I thought the way to pronounce the Link's sister's name is like Ariel. And it wasn't until like I watched a couple other people play through this game and even watch so there's another YouTube channel called Zelda Universe, and they do these like English dubs where they have different actors actually like act out the different scenes and play almost like a movie or a TV show. And I found out that it is pronounced Ariel. Did you bring me another piglet? Oh, were you all worried that this little guy would get lonely hanging out inside the fence all by himself? It's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much for bringing us yet another family member. Get another 20 rupees. I'm assuming you want one more? Yep, you probably want one more. And thankfully, one of them is just down here, right next to the man who maybe dropped the pig earlier. See, this one doesn't have any spots on him. I pressed A when it gave me the prompt too. There! I don't know what is up with this gamepad and not reading my A button presses. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over, considering you have to press A a lot in this game. Okay, another pig. Are you gonna give me anything else? Another 20, nice. Come up with names for little unky wonkies, right? Ham, bacon, pork chop. There you go. There are the names. All right. Up, down, and it's a little, just a little boat. I wonder if I could get anything from it right now. Oh yeah, there's a little swim meter. You can only stay in the water for only a small amount of time. Oh, a customer! Welcome to Beetle's Shop Ship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. Okay, I could get the bait bag for 20, a Huey pair for 10, and all-purpose baits, 3 servings for 30 rupees. Can't get any of these until I get the bait bag, so I'll buy it. Got the bait bag. Has 8 pouches for storing bait. Thank you! You're the greatest! I'll never forget you. Gonna make a member's card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. You have 1 point saved up. I don't remember off the top of my head what the prizes are, but I think just a silver one is good enough. But then again, I could be thinking of Phantom Hourglass instead. Because Beetle Shop works the same way in Phantom Hourglass. Okay, one thing of bait and then one Helioid pair.
Thank you.
Okay, 2 points. Get one Helioid pair. Now I'm just down to 1 rupee. I spent all my pig wrangling money on this stuff.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So, kid, blow your friggin' nose. No! Oh, get away from me, you literal snot-nosed kid! Why'd you touch me with that? No! Oh, no! Alright, Grandma, you're just up the ladder, aren't you? I've been waiting for you, my dude. My dude. Try these on. Time certainly flies. Can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. I got the thing! You got hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Link's face. Toon Link is probably the most expressive Link out of the entire series, and I just love looking at his various expressions. It gives him so much more character compared to the others. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It's a day that you become the same age as the young heroes spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for 1 day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for the battle with their enemies. You look so excited. Yeah. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battles with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows of anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does this all make sense to you? Sure, Grandma. Isn't that nice, my dude? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm gonna invite the whole town over for your birthday party. All 5 of them. So I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's gonna make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now, go get your sister a meal. This actually leads into the first change with hero mode. Instead of the hero's clothes, you'll just receive nothing. Literally, Grandma will just hand you invisible clothes, and you look like you're just wearing the lobster shirt for the entire game in hero mode. And yes, they actually do change up the dialogue so that they're like, huh, you didn't really change much if people ask you about your clothes. Alright, so roll on down, and I wonder, can I do the sword thing now? Because this is where you get the sword. Or do I have to wait? Oh my gosh, this man has no pupils! My dude, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as a legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles! You have come at just the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Yeah, just press A while you're running. I break all your pottery! Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan! My brother upstairs is very high strung. He has the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He's quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I'm ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. To that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yes, please. The first move is the horizontal slice. So you hear me say very good. Sword fighting, at least in comparison to, say, Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, is pretty simple, but there are a couple of neat things about it as we kind of learn it. Keep swinging. Okay, vertical slice was just ZL and pressing B. No! I'm tilting it towards you, buddy. There we go. Thrusting forward while targeting will be a thrust attack. Good, that is enough. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, I am certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel like you need more training, then come see me again. Okay, so I can learn the sword now, I just can't have it. Alright. That's fine. Alright, let's go meet up with the Rel. Rolling around. Let's see, this is the brother of the little snot-nosed kid. Hoy, my dude! Hey, is it true if you have a little courage and run as fast as you can jump to that rock over there? You can basically just auto-jump off of any cliff. Get nice 15 rupees for that. Wow, I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, my dude. Okay, just roll around. Nope, I am not getting your snot on me this time, kid. Not on my new green clothes. Climb that ladder with some determination there, little buddy. Again, the faces on Toon Link are some of the best in any Zelda game. Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So, anyway, my dude, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second. I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! I got the thing! Got the telescope. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift, but just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Ooh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. Okay, so do that and... Alright. And yes, I am playing this on the Wii U version because even though I think the game actually looks really good on the GameCube version, like, I'll kind of get more into my thoughts on the GameCube original soon, but I'm playing the Wii U version because there's a lot of conveniency and quality of life improvements over the GameCube original that I think it's better to play on the Wii U version. Okay, so zoom in with the left stick and... Hey there, Mr. Rito. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah! My dude! The sky! Look up in the sky! Okay. I'm looking up in the sky! Oh! Oh, it just did it automatically. Okay. My dude, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. That's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. I got a telescope in my hand. I can just whack any monster with it. I mean, look at that. I even kind of hold it a little bit like a sword. But fine, I'll get an actual weapon. That makes you feel any better, Ariel. I'll get an actual weapon. Nope. I can still hear his footsteps. He's still trying to follow me. All right, back into Orca's house and see if he'll let me have a sword now that there's a reason for me to have one. Oh, what is the matter, my dude? You have an urgent look about you. Something happened. Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, my dude? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? What happens if I say no? Oh, okay. So basically I have to redo the entire sword instruction thing before he can give me the sword. So I'm just doing this twice for kind of no reason. Okay. I was kind of hoping that it would be the case of, oh, you already learned it? Fine, I'll just give you the sword instantly. Okay, Z-targeting. Give you a few good whacks. Okay. Oh, this is something new. Spin attack. Press and hold B, or I think you could still do the circle the control stick once and press B. Yeah, you can still do the rotate, but it won't let me. Okay, this is the last thing that is unique to Wind Waker and would be kind of expanded upon a little bit more in Twilight Princess. Waited for the right moment and press A to do a special attack. And finally, jump attack! That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow, I doubt you will misuse that sword. Because yes, handing a sword over to, I think Wind Waker Link is 8 years old in this, is such a good idea. You may have it, my dude. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. Because I don't know what Toon Link's age is. I know that he's maximum 10 years old, but I actually don't. And I also know that he's the youngest of all the Links in the series, but I don't remember what his actual age is. Sorry, old man. I hope you don't mind me smashing up all your pottery. Alright. Let's head out. Alright. So just roll on over. And hopefully avoid those snot-nosed kid. Nope, you're not getting me with your snot today. And now, we are now a natural-born lawnmower. Where we get a lot of money. Oh my gosh. There we go. Slice it till I think if I cut down all of the grass, I'll get something good out of this. Slice, slice. Slice and dice. There we go. Oh, there's still a few more tufts of grass left. There we go. What do you think of that? Did you hear that noise, my dude? Something happened? What was it? I'll say that's a fine sword you have there, buddy. Just look at that thing. You know, it'd be doing me a big favor if you cut your grass for me. I just did. Dude, seriously not giving anything? We're cutting the grass? I mean, I still got money out of it regardless, but... Weird. Alright, let's head up. With sword in hand. Signs are not a threat to us, and neither are these bamboo shoots. At least I think those are bamboo shoots. I know they're just kind of just mini trees, but I like to think of them as bamboo shoots. Okay, I want to go up here because I want to see if there's anything else up here. Just a big old rock you could use to look out at the scenery. And yeah, I think I might as well talk about this. So, when it comes to game graphics, I'm more the person that says it's better to be stylized than realistic. Because... Why did I jump? Are we going to implement moon jumping and other fun glitches? Maybe in future ones as soon as I learn how to pull them off, because I do not know how to pull those off. Again, I've only played through this game maybe 2 or 3 times. So I don't know this game as well as, say, Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess. Anyways, back to the topic that I was talking about earlier. I think it's better to be stylized than realistic, because no matter what, realism is going to be dated at a certain point. Like, there's only so much that technology can do in terms of realism. And no matter what, it's always going to look dated in a couple of years. Versus stylization, where even if something is super old, it'll still look really good. And I think Wind Waker is the best example of that, because the GameCube original, even though that game is 24 years old, it still looks like a game that could come out today. Like, the HD version, even though it's nice to have this game in widescreen and have a few things touched up, there's not that much of a difference between this and the GameCube original, at least in terms of its look. So I really dig it, this game for that. Okay. So just gonna roll up and jump. And when we have our first enemy. Hey! Also, I love the little touches of whenever you do any sort of sword combo, the music kind of plays along with it. Again, it's the little touches that make this game really great. I love it. All right, that guy is down, so... Whoop, and... Why am I missing my jump attacks? There we go. There we go. Ouch! Wow, what's with the getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Again, that is dialogue that has changed if you're playing this in hero mode. She'll just acknowledge that, you look pretty normal. Doesn't really comment much on your clothes. Oh, that's right, that giant bird came and... Miss Tretra! Oh, thank goodness, you're safe. And I saw you got dropped on this summit. I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain. Well, that wasn't that nice of it. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Hoy, big brother! I love how in almost every Zelda game, they have to justify why Link wears a green tunic. It's like, yeah, that is a funny thing. Brother! Torigoth, I'll save you. I just need to learn how to fly. I failed. Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates? Terror of the seas? What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. Gotta include the lore behind his fashion choices. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please. All I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates had come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from the island also has long ears. Does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is, that bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young McDude here, who saved you from the monsters in this forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and my dude's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give my dude a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. It's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you can use as a shield. You know, anything to protect yourself with? Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. Don't want you, weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Once you get the shield, that's it. After that, it's a point of no return for a very, very long time. Like, I'm talking several hours before you can even come back here. I got this sword on Etsy. It was very expensive. Hey, Grandma. What is it, my dude? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Grandma, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna borrow the shield for a bit, but I'll be back in an hour, I swear. Grandma. My dude. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. I got the thing! I guess it's true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? I like that they don't just brush off the fact that Link's sister's just been kidnapped. I like that you actually see how heartbroken both Link and his grandma are. It makes the moment feel all the more real. And again, the expressions on their faces really sell everything, and is another reason why I think kind of having this more stylized art style works to its benefit. Because I don't think having that realism would have really captured how truly heartbroken these two were in that moment. Alright. I don't need to visit Beetle's shop because I got everything that I could ever need from him. Let's set sail. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. This isn't decrepit. Heck, it's actually indestructible compared to everything else. I like the art style of this game. I really do too. Honestly, I wish that it was... I grew to like this art style. When it first came out, I hated it. Honestly, I kind of wish that this art style wasn't just relegated to this and like 2 DS games. I wish that there was more Toon Link games that came out on consoles. Good luck, my dude! Good luck finding a rill! Take care of yourself! How much longer is he? I've been playing the DS games and they are a blast. Yeah. Even the crowd can see how much longer do you think he's going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? I'm going to say the next like 5 hours. Play the DS games is a blast. Yeah, I keep on hearing kind of split things, but even then, most of the time when I hear people not like the DS Zelda games, it's usually because of like 1 or 2 very specific things, like the touchscreen controls or constantly revisiting the same dungeon over and over again, like with the Temple of the Ocean King and Tower of Spirits and Spirit Tracks. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? My dude, listen kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report up below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Spirit Tracks fixes that issue. Yeah, that's what I keep on hearing, and I think it's generally agreed upon that Spirit Tracks is the better DS Zelda game out of the two. And heck, even though I haven't played through all of the, played through both of them all the way through, I have played through a little bit of Phantom Hourglass and a little bit of Spirit Tracks, and even out of the little bits that I've played out of the both of them, I did kind of prefer Spirit Tracks overall, which is weird. Do you think that I would prefer the direct sequel to probably one of the best 3D Zeldas over a game where Link literally drives a train? But that ends up being the case, that I do prefer the game with the trains. Let's climb up the ladder and see what's in the crow's nest. You pretty much only get to visit this pirate ship like once or twice throughout the whole entire game, so I want to explore as much as possible. You, get out of the way, will ya? Turn around right now, climb down. So you really plan on going to the Forsaken Fortress? Listen, I'll tell you once I see it, so climb down, will ya? I don't need climbing, I just have back flipping. The Legend of Zelda. Oh, oh my god. Okay, that got me good. That Nico didn't make out half bad. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work, and it's the real raw deal. I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine. So long as you don't disobey him. Stop right there. This is Miss Chetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. Oh wait, barrels. Money. There we go. Roll on down. Oh, well now. Ahoy there, swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you'll have to take that test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-down, mushy, swabby brain. I have no idea what voice I'm trying to give this kid. That's off. You gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt the stick, whatever that is. Just step on it. Presto. Switch pressed. Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor. I can't keep up with this voice. It's actually kind of tiring me out. You gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump from this first one myself, but the next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. Jump right at the rope and you can swing around and press A to let go. Bit of a precursor to the whip from both Spirit Tracks and Skyward Sword. So do you think you can know how to do it? Here's the problem though, Swabby. Platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get here by the time they drop, you have to start over. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make all the way here. One rough year. One tough year full of bumps and bruises. Guess what, buddy? I'm not even gonna press the switch to reset it. I'm just gonna do it straight. Because this thing gives you way more than ample time to do it, even without resetting. Xenoblade X Switch 2, yeah. I'm really shocked that it wasn't Xenoblade 2 that got the Switch 2 edition, but... You know, I'll take Xenoblade X, I'll take it. What? You did it already? I'm proud of you. You as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swampy. I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward for the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Spiky chest equals something important. Good thing to keep in mind. I got that thing. Got the spoils back. It allows us to collect basically monster materials. Hey, my dude, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. Can't use my sword to break any of these barrels, so I'll just have to do things the old-fashioned way. Go full on Donkey Kong! I already had it ready when Xenoblade X released last year. I guess that is a fair point. And plus, I did find it a touch weird that they released X right at the end of the Switch's lifespan, considering that isn't Xenoblade X a multiplayer game? Like, isn't there a multiplayer function to it? Because again, X is like the one Xenoblade I haven't played. God, but there's so much stuff I had to teach you. This is so lame. Ah, well, I guess it can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do. Hop down. And climb the ladder. Let's see. Break those potteries with my head. Actually, what is my maximum wallet? Can I check on the... No, I can't check on the thing. I wish there was a way I could show what I can see on my Wii U gamepad. There are modded Wii U's that allow you to show what your gamepad shows you via like a video capture thing, but I don't have that. Yes, kinda. You can recruit other player characters to play on your squad. Yeah, that's what I figured. Hey dude, here I am, up here. Alright, let's climb up the crow's nest. Climb up to the crow's nest. At least, I think that's what this is, the crow's nest. I don't know, I'm not super well versed in like pirate ships or anything like that. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be a hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah! I knew it! Look! Over there! By that window! Have you seen so many seagulls flocked like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. And yeah, that was actually kind of foreshadowed at the beginning, because no matter where Ariel was, there was always like a group of seagulls, a flock of seagulls always surrounding her. But looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? How did I get in the barrel? Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into this dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. The bird whisperer. Yeah. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. And now for back-to-back my favorite faces from Link in this game. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Did he sign the waivers? Swat. Spit gets me every time. Oh, they have a lawsuit coming. Welcome to Forsaken Fortress. You look so upset there. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. Look on your face. Priceless. I slipped the stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. No ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see A, you better press that button. I put the stone on your quest status screen. Use the arrow on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. You need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? All right then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. And not to be a negative Nancy, but sad to say this game kind of starts off on kind of a sour note because, yeah, this is probably the worst part of the game for me. I don't like Forsaken Fortress all that much. Like, okay, it's fun to kind of sneak around in a barrel like this. Like, this is an amusing image right here, but the fact that after you just barely get your sword and you immediately lose it, it's a little disappointing for me. And the fact that this is just your first dungeon is a little disappointing. Especially in the sea of other Zelda games where at least the first dungeon is pretty solid. Like, I can't really think of a first dungeon outside of this that's bad. Listen up, my dude. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blow and see if I can make it drop its weapon. Like, if you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What do you do? Stealth missions, yeah. Though I will say, another thing I kind of like about Forsaken Fortress is that it kind of features a mechanic that would become a regular in Breath of the Wild. Using your own enemy's weapon against them. Because these sticks are what these monsters usually wield. But here, I can just use it against them. And I can even throw it right at their face. And that thing dropped a crystal. Break that apart and you get a collection of things, including this joy pendant, which goes into the spoils bag, and a ton of money. Alright, now that the enemy's down, this searchlight will be inactive. So I'm good to just move on. Alright. Barrel! Alright, so the next searchlight... No, I can't jump over that. I can't get over that. So... just need to waddle my way down. I think there are no searchlights around here. I might as well just run it. See, there's a couple doors. Gets me a better view of the fortress. See, nothing around here. So I have to go through these doors. Get a swing. And we're just over the kitchen. I got the thing. Compass. Which is totally useless because because there's no like map on the TV screen. It's only on the Wii U gamepad. Okay. Up. And what's in this door? Okay, it just leads me back outside. Okay, so that leads me basically back over kind of where I need to go. But I need to go up here so I can disable more of these searchlights. So, I'm up here and I changed direction with the control stick. Is my Wii U gamepad just not working right? Because I swear this control stick isn't really doing a lot of what I want it to. Whack! Back! Yeet! Oh, I didn't drop the little crystal thing. Oh well. Alright, all the searchlights on the ground level have been disabled. So now I can basically go through many of the... I can go through this main door. As well as pick up all the money! Ow! Oh, at least I'm not playing hero mode, so I can actually pick up some hearts and recover health. Okay, get some money. And I don't remember what my initial wallet max is at the start of the game. It's clearly higher than the 99 that the N64 games have, but I don't remember if it was 200 or 300. Alright, so we're basically in a little storage, little wine cellar kind of thing. Are any of these stealth barrels? Nope. Just item barrels. Yes! These things are moblins. They spot you, you're thrown into jail, and you fail. Just avoid them, you can't fight them. I think it's 200 rupees initially, if I remember correctly. Okay. Dang, he's thick! That bubble is thick as heck. Look at that! Look at that! They're a thick bunch. Open the door. Open the door. Thank you. Straight to jail. So you avoid the rats and keys. Wallet is initially 500 in the HD version. Okay. Because I knew that the wallet size changed in Twilight Princess from GameCube to HD version, but I didn't remember if they did it for Wind Waker as well. Up! Gosh darn rat! As soon as you hear the drum beat, stop moving. Okay. Just keep moving, just keep moving. We're good, we're good. Let's see, these are the living quarters. Oh! Ah! Right, I forgot about the laser eyes. Anyways, I get 10 rupees. Alright, so... Okay. I think I want to go up here. And where does this door lead? I guess I'm not as fancy as y'all with your Wii U's. I guess I'm old school. I mean, to be fair, there is merit to playing the original GameCube version. Heck, I actually was going to play like the GameCube version that they have on the Nintendo Switch Online. But then I just kind of settled on the HD version because not only is it a little bit crisper looking, but also because of the quality of life improvements that the Wii U version has that I wanted to just take advantage of. I want to see something. Okay, throwing it is not one-shotting them, but it does do a lot of damage to him. Okay. Man, this guy's durable. I've yeeted this thing several times against him. Oh, down he goes. All right, so that is... Yep, all the searchlights have been disabled, so now I just have to make my way to a real cell now. So I'll just hop down. And I think I just need to go through that door down there to make my way up. Go ahead and eat my stick. And break this pottery so I can recover some health. There we go. Alright. So it's back in the cellar. Where does this door lead? Spot there. There should be a boblin here, but strangely isn't here. Let's see, this is the kitchen. Oh! Little demons! I don't remember what they're called, and there's no in-game way of checking what these things are called. I just called them the biddings because of the little noises that they make. Bidding, bidding. Bidding, 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 bidding. Alright, so... that shows me where... So I actually need to go back. Mini blends, okay. So every enemy in here is just a variation of Bokoblins. So the regular Bokoblins were the ones protecting the watchtowers, the Moblins are the watchguards, and then the mini blends are just kind of running around and acting like little gremlins. Okay. So I want to swing. And map. Okay, I'm on the right track. So first I'm going to push this off the cliff. Gives me an easy way back. To this point. Okay. Aha! I've got it, my dude. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. You gotta take the door to the outside, then climb up from there. Got that? Okay, so in other words, take this door. And then just climb my way up from there. Yes, I have to reach that door. But first, barrel disguise, activate. Rat, do not notice me. Do not notice me, make me lose my disguise. I think I could just sneak around more and get some sort of treasure, but we're gonna come back here in the future, so I'll just hold off until then. Okay, so I need to run up. Barrel disguise! Don't mind me, I'm just a barrel of beer. So don't worry about me. You go about your business. Are you more of a rum guy? Since, you know, you're pirates and all. Just let him walk past and... I'll just wait for him to get a little further. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay. I don't think there's any more moblins on the way, so I'll just roll over. And now for another mechanic that never really came back in any other Zelda game, not even Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Sidling across the wall, and look at the seriousness of his face. Look at how serious he is. And squat. 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 Look at how serious he is. Again, the expressions on Link in this game are to die for. I love them. Okay. So, just sidle on over. Alternatively, you can just kind of hang from it and kind of slide along, but I prefer this. And Toon Link is a goofy guy. He's a goofy goober. I love him. Sword! Sword! I got the thing! Give you a whack down. And I got your sword now! And I'm trying to look at his shield. Okay, it's just a plain old symbol. For a second, I thought it looked a little bit like the Kiri Emerald. For a second. Like he was wielding essentially the Deku shield. And unfortunately, we can't take this giant thing with us. I feel like this inspired Skyward Sword's Link's facial expressions. Yeah. Like, even though I do wish that the Toon Link stuff would come back, I am glad that, at least with the other Zelda games that try to do kind of this cel-shaded look, or kind of a cel-shaded art style that they do try to make Link a lot more expressive in those later games. Yeet! My dude. My dude. Wake up, my dude! Jeez, that's the second time I've had to be woken up this game. Pull yourself together, my dude! Team Rocket's blasting off again! Wow, about that. Ding! Well, have you come to your senses yet? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Also, I'm a boat. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. My dude, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, my dude, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually kind of a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gates of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. As if Tetra wasn't annoying enough. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. I'll just ignore your advice and play a few mini-games. I hope you understand. Anyways, Welcome to Windfall Island. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you want. Jeepers. Let's see. I want to explore this island a little bit. I don't think we could do anything with this shop quite yet, but it's still worth looking at. This be the bomb shop. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Dang. All right, so I think I can't. And oh, I did not mean to jump off there. Well, hopefully I can get to land before I drown. Okay, we're good. There is a way to basically avoid sinking and actually travel the lengths of the land without the King of Red Lions. Like, there is a glitch that you're able to do that with, but again, I don't really know how to pull that off. What do you say? If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Oh. You peaked in high school, didn't you? You can say the price of bombs has exploded. Sucker for a good pun. Hey, Mr. Emo Boy. You're looking for a sail? I have no idea where you find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shove off, will you? Go pester that guy in the massive coat or whatever. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set your letter to a button and use that to put it in the post box. Before long, the Rito postman will come to deliver it to whomever you sent it to. He's a hardworking fellow, I tell you. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me. Yes, there was. But I dare say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. Sure, I'll be on the lookout for any sort of prison. Break those and see, where is... See, that's the pictograph shop, but we can't do anything about that. Is this it? I'm trying to look for one very specific building. Yes! Hey, welcome. 10 rupees per play per game for kids. Wanna play or what? Yeah, okay, then. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dolvalski. Look sharp for the are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert! All hands on deck. Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squids are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Oh, I see. The feeds approach. There are 3 squid groups. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, You have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to only destroy all of these giant squids using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. I apologize to every European country ever. So yeah, we're basically playing Battleship with this. And yes? Sploosh. Sploosh. Nope. Sploosh. Nope. Sploosh. Nope. Sploosh. Nope. 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 I am missing. Yes! Kaboom! Alright, I got the large one. Good. Nope. Sploosh. Nope. Kaboom! Nope. So it's just up and down. Kaboom! Only 3 shots to fight the small one. Nope. I failed. Oh, bad news, oh sailor. The enemies have retreated or something. Guess I would like to try again. Alright, let's just try this again and... Nope. Nope. Yes! Big one fired. Nope. Nope. I don't know if there's like a certain pattern with them. Nope. But for me it's always kind of luck based whether or not I get these. Oh, wait. 22 this time, but didn't break the record. Hooray! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. So, thanks for playing all that. I can't tell you how much fun it's been for me, and don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out of the door. I like this guy. He's fun. Okay, so I can exit out of the top. And what's up with you? You know, this thing may actually look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It's used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner. Okay. Seems like a westerly wind is being blown right now. Too bad we don't have the ability to control the weather or anything. Let's see. I think this is a school? So then why are you kids in it? Oh no, I've been surrounded! Help! Don't worry, I know how to fix this. Oh no, they're immortal! Run away! Okay. Hey, Mr. Dancing Man. Oh, that's not it. Just not it. Problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I'm taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, do you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you know that rhythm guy? I may, or may not. Who knows? I think this is where we're supposed to go for story. Yes. You know, on second thought, I was gonna free you, but no, I don't think I want to. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness! Do you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him. Sir, yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind for too long. Too long to be one of the fairy folk. Yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. I don't want to, but I can't progress the story without it. By the way, I was stuck on this for an hour. I didn't realize the switch was right behind the pots. And I didn't realize that was what it needed to open the door.
Yay!
Hooray! Thank you very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, get Tingle. Kulimba. Become an item. I got the thing. Got Tingle bottles. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Normally, I would call this useless considering Miiverse, the official Miiverse servers have been shut down, but thanks to fan efforts, you can actually reconnect your Wii U to any online server that you wish. Just, I think you look for Reconnect 64 or something like that, and you'll get this working again just fine. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. A communication of minds. Hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid! Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Will you come fight him? Ah! I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Got Tingle's chart. Shows the way to Tingle's island. Open it on the map screen. If you ever need help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles a little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of the cell. Check it right now. Oh, look at the Wii U gamepad. You can now send letters in the Tingle bottles by using Miiverse. You can use a pictobox to include a pictograph with your message. Pick up Tingle bottles you find lying on beaches or floating in the sea and read letters others have written on them. You can make adjustments to via the settings. Again, I'm not going to be using Tingle bottles, so it's cool. All right. Push this out of the way to reveal a little crawling space. But first, money under the bed. And hang on. I want to try something. Crawling in backwards! Oh my gosh, this would be so uncomfortable to do. Oh, why did I do this? I'm sorry, Link. I am so sorry. Keep moving forward. Keep going, I saw a rupee. Look at that determined face to crawl backwards. Oh my gosh. I love playing games in unconventional ways like this. Alright, I think left. Oh, nope, that was wrong. Hi. did you get a sail? Once we leave this island, it may be some time before we again return to its shores. Make sure you've bought everything you need before we depart. Okay, I want to try that again because you actually do get a pretty nice island. A pretty nice item from where Tingle Cell is. So once again, shove this out of the way and... Okay, I have my fun with crawling backwards. Let's actually crawl the normal way, especially considering that's going to help me figure out whether or not something is going to be a rat space or not. Because you can kind of see it better when Link is facing forward, whether or not a space is going to be a rat space or not. Okay, so I want to go... Well, I'm going backwards either way. Just not in the usual backwards sense that I was doing earlier. Don't want to go right because if you see a wooden plate, that usually means rats. Okay, let's go right. Left. I'm honestly just kind of guessing because I actually don't remember the pathway you're exactly supposed to take. Oh, nope, nope. I realized it too late. Hi again. All right, try it again. Push. Push. All right, let's try left. Right. I know the art style of this game wasn't popular at this time, but I really do love it. Yeah. And I have a theory. I don't know if it's going to be true for everyone, but I feel like people kind of hated on Wind Waker's art style initially because it was just very, very different from what people were used to. Plus, I think after Majora's Mask had such a dark and heavy... was such a dark and heavy game, that going to something like this that looks like almost like something out of a Saturday morning cartoon probably threw a lot of people off who wanted the darker Zelda game. Which, I mean, they did eventually get with Twilight Princess, but I don't know. I still really like Wind Waker's art style. I think it works very well, and I think it aged way better than any other Zelda art style in the series. I got the thing, got the Picto Box. So if I equip that, I can snap photos, including taking a selfie. So I can do all sorts of different facial expressions. Probably the easiest way to get through a lot of Link's facial expressions throughout the game. And yeah, that's basically how you do the tingle bottles. There is one other thing associated with the Picto Box, but we won't be able to unlock that for a while. And plus, it's kind of pointless. And it's really only there for the biggest completionists of this game. Anyways, now that we've freed Tingle, let's go and collect our sail. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you, but okay. Oh, if you please, young boy, there, please help me. Please, listen to my tales of woe. Oh, my poor, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. He was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Actually, yeah, they are. Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud, having a kidnapped daughter who doesn't get you a single rupee, you know? Please. Excuse me. Please save my poor daughter. I beg of you. Here I stand begging. I hope you give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay. Alright, so I want to go back and talk to the Parker guy. Ah, my dear fellow, I can't have you try to come in this way. No, no, no. Go over there. You are very specific about wanting to do things this way. Really? You've rescued him? That is news I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual, indeed you are. Now, I apologize, but as I have but another favor. I'm actually considering starting up a little shop here on the island, but I am having trouble funding my venture. I have but one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps? The people on this island have no interest in venturing into these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I'd really like to ask 200 rupees for it, but as a favor for rescuing my friend, perhaps we may strike a deal? How does 80? I'll buy it. Yes, yes. Thank you indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I could use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master, as I promised. Please, take that. I got the thing. Got a boat sail. Yes, yes, yes. I have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Well, we got our sail, and I've done pretty much all I wanted to do around the island, if I'm being honest. At least for now. So, let's meet up with the King of Red Lions. Okay, it's just past here. And there you are. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail, you go up with A to start moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind direction. Basically, as long as you have the wind going in the same direction that you are, you'll go maximum speed. Otherwise, you will go very slowly. But there is an alternative, and King of Red Lions, even though I know you want to sail, you could just press ZR and just cruise your way over. You don't need the sail at all to get moving. You could play the entire game without ever pulling the sail out once. And you could just do this the entire game. It'll take forever, but you can do it. You don't need the sail at any point in time. But for the sake of speed, and for the sake of not being bored all the time, let's set sail. And oh, this music. It may not be my favorite overworld theme, but dang it, the Great Sea is high up there in terms of the ranking. It's just so adventurous sounding and just the perfect kind of music to play for something like this. I love it. See, there's a pirate's tower over there. If we defeat some enemies, we can get minor treasures from it, but I'm not too interested. There's also Beetle's ship over here, but I don't think he has anything... Or, wait, does he? Because I did buy those spoils back from him, so maybe he has something new for us. So I'll get out and let's see what he got. But, Link, thank you. Up, in we go. Nobody just has another Hawaii pair. Oh, he looked down. He's disappointed that I left without buying anything. Oh, now I feel bad for that. Oh, now I feel bad. Also, yes, your boat can jump. Alright, let's continue sailing east towards that giant volcano. And okay, so just these two barrels, if you're right in front of them, they'll spawn little barrels that have rupees in them. Jump over them and collect them, and you'll get increasing amounts of rupees. But I don't think I'll be able to get through all of them because, yep, there we go. There, on the horizon. Now for my favorite piece of music in the entire game. That is our destination, my dude. Dragon Roost Island. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Baloo. Top 5 Zelda songs, I will not elaborate. Exactly. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait, just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it? First, conduct it in 3/4 time. Do not touch the button. Do not touch the left stick. Just try and match the rhythm by tilting the right stick or keeping it still. Oh, I have to actually do it. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is common time. Hold left to change the rhythm. That's it, my dude. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it in 6/4 time by tilting to the right. You would do well to remember that. I got the thing! Receive the legendary Wind Waker. And it's just put into a dedicated D-pad button, which is a major improvement over the original GameCube version. In fact, both it and the sail are improved on, because in the original GameCube version, you actually had to assign them to a button to use them. So the Wind Waker had to be assigned like the telescope and the picto box along with the sail. So this is a marked improvement over the original GameCube version. Ow. Right, I have to drop with ZR, not just stand still and press A like the other Zelda games. Pick that up and, ooh, hearts. I'll take that. Are there any other? Okay, there are other bomb flowers over here. Good. All right, so want to blow up all these rocks. All right, so for this one, I have to run it. Oh, there was a yellow rupee over there. Dang it, missed out. Oh, but I do get this one. All right, no, I wanted the title. Dang it. And actually, I'm gonna go to this cave because there's something, yes, over here. And I want to know if I can interact with it right now. Or if I have to wait until a little bit later. There appears to be markings that indicate specific directions. Okay, I can't do this now. You learned the Wind's Requiem. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Named Zephos, I am the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Hey, that's the name of the game. Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken. And now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So, if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will ya? And that is my request for you. Bye, we'll never see you again. Seriously, for a game where you basically command the winds, it's weird that Zephos only appears for this one cutscene and one cutscene alone, and never reappears for the rest of the game. It's a bit weird. Because, yeah, the whole gimmick of this game is controlling the winds and everything, so I don't entirely get why it isn't a bigger part. Why it doesn't play a bigger part. Alright. Anyways, let's just sidle along the wall. Do 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 do. Hop down and provides a nice little shortcut up. And oh hey, a familiar face. My dude, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, my dude. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, my dude. I'll be waiting. Alright, let's go in. And ooh, pots. The natural enemy of the green-clad elf is pottery. Well, have you discovered the cause of the great Valu's anger? Ah, so you are my dude, are you? Will has told me all about you. Troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airway. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is the scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting my dude with regards to your son, Prince Komali? As you can see, my dude is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Komali will open his heart to him and speak freely of his worries, of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Komali is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We should do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Will you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Here, my dude, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. I got the bag. Got a delivery bag. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great fellow to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Komali. The delivery bag is just there to hold onto any letters that you receive throughout the game. Anyways, let's go up and... Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. I mean, there is another Zelda game where you have an even stranger hat that talks, so... You're my dude, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit's Valu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. My dude, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. Oh, I didn't realize I still have my reverb on. I only meant to have it on when I was talking to Cyclos. Thanks for pointing that out. I have a small favor I'd like to ask you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Tavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yeah, I had the reverb on because I was talking to Cyclos. And I wanted him to have an echo because, you know, he's a god and all that, but I guess I forgot to turn it off. Okay. Break the pottery. There we go. Well now, I have not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. Wouldn't be in response for posting for some part-time help, would you? Little test. Match the seal of the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy, simple. Alright. Yep, that's clear. Before time runs out, sort at least 10 letters. Alright, so... Tree... Oh, nope, wrong. Tree... Jar... Yellow tree, red... No! I did not press down! I did not press down there. Okay. Scary monster, scary monster, scary monster. Alright, 17 letters. You pass... Get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that's a grand total of 8 rupees. Oh, this minigame. Yeah. Okay, 20 or more letters, you'll see some nice financial gain. Okay. So, scary monster thing. Can I? Oh, good, I can use the D-pad. That actually makes things a lot easier for me. Okay, there we go. Letter... Okay. $21. 21. That's splendid. 1 rupee per letter, so I paid you 21. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. Unless you get an hourly wage. Just saying. Okay, I think that's enough for that minigame. Let's actually go and talk to Prince Kamali. And is it just me, or does it look like this door has like a monster mouth? Like, that looks like its teeth, the little gems on it. It looks like a monster's mouth. Am I the only one that sees it? I can't be the only one who sees it. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Well, I've got a letter. A letter from my father? Oh, sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. Not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. Not like he still has to get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say you can calm Valoo down? That's a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. Tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. What? Oh, this? That's strange. Holding this calms you down. I forget all the bad things. So pretty, isn't it? It's called Din's Pearl. My grandma gave it to me. My grandma used to be Valoo's attendant. She was the only person on the island who understood Valoo's language. Oh, Grandma. If she were here, I know she would calm Valoo down. I just know it. But my father and the rest, no matter how hard they try, they'll fail. I know it. No one else can calm Valoo down. It's impossible. What? What is it, huh? Listen, you can stare all you want, but I'm not giving this to you. This is my treasure, you understand? I'm not just going to hand it over to some do-nothing guy, am I? Kid, I know you're kind of depressed and everything, but geez, you don't have to be so rude about it. Come on. Alright, let's go meet up with Mitley. Since she wanted to say something to us. Alright, so I think I need to go out this door. Past where Medley was. Yes! So I need to... No, I need to actually go down. But that is generally where I need to go. I think I go out here. No, I can't do anything with that. So I really do need to go down a floor. And I think it's this path. Right? Yes. Hey, you actually came! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the Great Valoo became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. But where is my mind? Tell me, how's Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strengths, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. My dude, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Phew, thank you so much. Okay, take me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. Toss me. What? I gotta jump the distance, so you have to toss me. Oh, don't tell the elf. Not a word. But rather than do it the right way, I'm gonna do it the wrong way first. She becomes dizzy and can I talk? Yes. What? I'm fine. That didn't really hurt. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Once more with the wind. Toss away, please. Again. I'm gonna give you such a big concussion by the end of this. My, what a beautiful star. Twinkle, twinkle. Wherever you go. Oh yeah. Once more with the wind. Toss away, please. One more time! Oh, whoa, my dude, when did you become triplets? No, I'm fine. I mean, fine. Come on, don't hold back. Use the wind and really toss me. This game's sense of humor is amazing. I love it. Okay, for real. Wait for it to blow in the direction of the thing. And okay, so it's blowing left. Can you blow forward? Now! Oh, thank you! I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be a princess attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. Not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please, look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please, take it. I got the thing. Got an empty bottle. Oh, and please don't tell anyone I'm climbing Dragon Roost. You'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck. Both of us. Alright. The first of 4 empty bottles in the game. Get a little bit of water. Hop up and jump over to climb this broken bridge. And these bomb flowers look a little dehydrated. Oh, I got it extinguished by the water. So I have to actually time it. Throw! Too early. Or too late. Ah! Bro! There we go. And now we can swim over. All right. Climb. There's a couple more bombs. And let's play a little game of basketball. I missed. not that much different from when I actually played basketball. Ah, I missed. Again, some things never change. Kind of wish this game had the, like, aim thing that they had in Skyward Sword. Like, if you held up the Wiimote, it would actually show... Ah! It would show the arc and where the bomb would initially land. Kind of wish that this game had that, because I am struggling to get this last basket. There we go. Roll on in. And now for the first real dungeon of the game. Dragon Roost Cavern. Because yeah, I don't really consider Forsaken Fortress, at least that first visit, to be the real first dungeon. Alright. Pull this out of the way. Why did I get stuck? There we go. And in we go. Give a couple of these guys a good whack and... down they go. Ow. Okay, so I want... flaming stick. So I can light up the torches. Spawning in a chest. Let me open chest. Got a small key. And this little pot, or I guess more of a cauldron, I guess, because of what it kind of is. Can't really do much with it right now, except have it launches out. See, regular pots and then pots of water. Let's go in. Let's go through the door. Alright, so I want to break all this pottery, because that's just what you do. Break through, and I have to say, I really like how different this is compared to compared to a lot of like first dungeons in other Zelda games. In other Zelda games, it's usually your first dungeon is usually something forest related, but your first dungeon in this game being a giant volcano, I'd say it's kind of unique and it makes it stand out a lot more. I dig it. Alright, so I want to jump across the bridge, dodge these little keys because I don't want to be cutting these ropes, otherwise I will fall into the lava. Okay, so I'm gonna take these bombs and blow up the giant rock, giant boulder. And through the door. And now for another mechanic that really only came back in one other Zelda game. Creating platforms on the lava using water. Because I think this only came back one other time, and that was in Skyward Sword. So, kind of nice to see something a little bit more unique. Got the dungeon map. Nice. And pick up. Unfortunately, these platforms don't last forever. Okay, so hop. And there we go. And what? Oh! Hi, little choo-choos! That is a red choo-choo! And, oh, you didn't drop any monster material for me. Oh. It's kind of sad. And okay. So, fun fact about the choo-choos. Their little like voice things, the little lines that they have, they are actually, it's actually sped up audio recording of a bunch of Japanese people arguing. Seriously, if you slow it down, it's just a bunch of Japanese people arguing with each other. It is the funniest thing in the world to me. Okay. That takes care of those. And oh, there we go. Red chew jelly. Let's open this and Smoky, Smoky. Okay. Oh, more chews. Oh, little orb thing. So it's gonna give me a lot of money and chew jelly. This was a little fun and clever. Oh, that. Okay, it might be safer for me to use the rock. They're volatile, so you can basically make them explode by just hitting them. Okay, get a bunch of money. And we went around in a nice big circle. But thankfully, we have a key to move forward. Okay. Do a little helm splitter. Again, it's kind of cool to see how much this game kind of influenced Twilight Princess in terms of its combat. So that's kind of neat. Get Joy Pendant. Be sure to collect a lot of those. You'll need a lot of Joy Pendants in the future. So what am I doing lighting these the normal way? I could have just thrown my flaming stick at it, and it would have worked. And it would have worked. Oh well. Hey, Mr. Bokoblin. Bye. Okay, lava's not bellowing out, so move, 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 move. Also, it's a miracle this thing has survived considering it's made out of wood, and yet this happens to it all the time. This thing is a hammerlock. Like, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I always call it the sheep bird because of the sound it makes. Because doesn't it sound like a sheep buying when it's just kind of flying around casually? That's what I've always thought as a kid. Got a golden feather. Wind girls are infatuated by it. Oh, so if I present it to Medley, then... I don't think I want to be moving right there. Okay. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay, we're good. Can't pick that up, unfortunately. Okay, and I think in this instance, I actually do have to do like the just hold on to it and just sidle on from below. Up we go. Bomb. Do your thing. And okay, this puzzle is actually kind of clever. I like this one. pull these down. And it creates a little stairwell. I like it. It's simple, but it's fun. Let's see. I think these holes pretty much provide infinite rats. But oh, hey. My dude, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they're annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nests, they may be able to share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? That is probably one of the only real uses of bait in this game, is to bait out rats and see if you can get any treasures or hints. Alright, grab that and... Bro! I missed! Okay, let's try that again, Bro! That's more like it. Open the chest. There you go. I'm gonna guess... Compass? Compass! Why can I not open chests when I need to? Got a small key. Hop down because... Is there another spot that I wanted to go? There is another room I could go to right now. Let's see what that's about. Actually, no, never mind. And looks like I have to do that puzzle all over again. It's fine. Pull. Pull. I don't need to do the opposite side. Even though it's probably going to bother me that that side is going to be lopsided, but it's going to reset in a couple seconds anyway. So what am I so worried about? Don't. Oh, right. Rats hit you, and they make you drop your rupees and will steal from you. Alright. Up. Up. But yeah, don't those birds sound exactly like sheep when they're making their noises? Wait for it to make it again. Yeah, they sound exactly like sheep. I've always called them sheep birds because of that. Ah, you struck me while you take the key. Nope, nope. I'll let you leave. I'll let you live, sheep bird. All right, light this sucker up, and I think I need to light that and this. Beat these keys. There we go. Okay, what do I get? Joy pendant. Pick that up and oh. Okay. Push, push. That opens up that. Yeet. And yes, okay. Let me explode. And thus we are introduced to a mechanic that I think is only in Wind Waker. Transporting pots. Or transporting cauldrons, whatever you want to call them. Hop into one and you'll go to a matching one. So, kind of marks a nice halfway point between dungeons. So. So yeah. That's pretty much all it's used for, but it's still a handy thing. Okay. Get a nice heart. And those cauldrons usually mark a halfway point in the dungeon. Hey, that's my job to smash all the pottery. That's my job. But here, I'll use your giant... I was gonna say sword, but it looks more like a kitchen knife to smash all your pottery. Oh yeah, enemies can sometimes hide in pots. Oh, I can't do like a jump attack without actually jumping? Dang. It's really hoping. Okay, so drop the sword so I can get a stick. Light the sucker up. Why can I not open a chest to save my life? I got the thing. Got a treasure chart. There are a ton of these throughout the game. They point you to optional stuff. Because majority of the optional like pieces of heart and all sorts of different treasures, they are found just out in the open sea. You just gotta look for them. Because they are in very, very specific spots. And it is for that reason that I have never once 100% in Wind Waker. Because there are simply way too many treasures and the sea is way too big to really get everything for me. I can see why other people would love 100%ing this game. It's just not one that I really like doing. Maybe if the Great Sea was a little smaller, like maybe on Phantom Hourglass's size, maybe I'd actually like doing it. But right now, Great Sea's a little too big for me. I don't know, it's kind of the same reason why I haven't 100%ed Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think the map is just a little too big for what the game is asking you for. Oh, yeah. The Koroks. Alright. And we get another new enemy that looks a lot like the Centipedal from Steven Universe. Like, am I the only one that sees that? Like, just change it to look green and it looks exactly like it. There are a couple of ways to defeat it. Easiest of which is, well, not knocking it into the lava first off. Hey, will you do? Ah! Oh yeah, if there's one super amusing lava animation, it's definitely Toonlings. Because it isn't just he bounces in the air. No, he like goes to the ceiling and just starts spazzing the heck out. It's kind of funny actually. There we go. When it is weakened down or splashed with water, it'll turn into a ball where you could either pick it up and kind of use it like an item, or you could just smash it apart and kill it. Okay, so I'll wait for that to die down. Then I'll hit that. And hopefully this is... Yes! This is enough. Launch me! There we go. Get a nice little rock elevator. Let's see, nothing we could do about that right now. Kaboom! Reveals another cauldron, so now we can go between 3 different areas in this dungeon. Nice. Step outside and find the Dragon Valoo. Walk up these steps and... Oh! Roll, roll, roll. Dang it, Medley. Here, let me take one of your swords. You two can fight on the other over the other one. Take you down. Easy peasy. But it ain't over yet. Hey, Mr. Moblin. Eat sword! Don't! I knew he could knock me far, but dang. Hang on. Oh! Dang it, I was gonna use your spear against you. But you couldn't let me have it. Good job. Break that. Get a bunch of money, hearts. Oh, skull necklace. That is the collectible item for moblins. I got a giant spear. My dude, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creatures doing awful things to Great Valoo's tail. That's why he's so angry. The Great Valoo's tail hangs down into the room right below. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something, now, before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. My dude, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device Rito used before we evolved wings. Grappling hook! Here, my dude, climb up to that little ledge over there so I can show you something. Okay, so I want to assign the grappling hook to R. And I'll put the model on X. Okay, a bunch of money. Okay. Grab this branch with the grappling hook, and you can swing over there to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch you can latch onto, action will appear. Remember that. Don't worry about me, my dude. Get going. Up. Swing! Yeah, this thing doesn't have as many battle utilities. All it's actually used in battle for, other than the boss fight, of course, is, it's actually used to sometimes grab materials from monsters. But still, it's a fun item. If nothing else, just for the fact that Link has a grappling hook. It's so fun. Swing! Swing! And, I missed. Swing! So I think I need to go down to this door. Yes! Guy was like, help! Let him drop down there. Okay, so Smash all these up. Let him drop into the abyss. Get a chest directly below. So what better thing to do than to say, Mikali in hell. Oh, there it is. It's like, the bridge was supposed to snap there, like in Indiana Jones. Okay. With this. Spin attack! And that provides a nice shortcut, I think. Oh no, it provides a way forward. Up, up, up. Okay, so door's locked. Oh, right. The weight of a small child will open the way. Okay, just swing and swing backwards. Move, 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 move. Swing from a singular point. But thankfully, I could just stop and change direction of the swing. You can also climb if you want to. Like if you're at a full stop, you can climb up to change the amount of the pendulum you have. But it's not overly useful a good chunk of the time. Swing! Okay, here we go. So now I just need to defeat these evil centipedals. Actually, oh, grappling hook does actually do damage to these things. Huh. That's good to know. But I'm better to do the sword. Oh, don't fall into the lava. Don't fall into lava. Thank you. There we go. Oh, the lava fell in. No. Oh, it's this. Okay, it's one of these. So I need to actually not destroy this thing. Wait for the thing. There. Oh, no, that finishes it. Never mind. Thankfully, these things spawn infinitely. Okay. So just wait for it to get a little closer. Hey, 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 hey. Come here. Get over here. Nope. This is supposed to be an easy puzzle. Why am I struggling so hard with this? There it is. Okay. Pick it up. Put it down on the switch. And we get, I got the thing, the big key. All right. So now I just need to make my way back up. Oh, hi, fire keys. Down you go. Oh yeah, grappling hook is also very effective against keys. Good thing to keep in mind. See. So I want to swing here. And I actually want to climb a little bit. This is one of the few times where climbing actually does make an impact with the grappling hook. swing. Swing. Swing! Down both of those go. How am I missing these rupees so badly? Okay. So now... Hop. Hop onto the thing so it can take me back up. And then I need to go up. First I need to take care of these fire keys so that they don't do anything to me. Throw that on. And thankfully the fire plume will just kind of recenter it. Yep, there it is. Takes me back up. And then I just need to make my way back up to kind of the base floor where I initially came in. Like to go up and grab and get the grappling hook from Medley. Okay, in we go. And yep, that should be the boss up ahead. And we get yellow rupees, so that's 10. Thankfully, there's no puzzle involved with these guys, so I could just axe him real quick. Let's see, money, and one of these should have a fairy in it. Yes! And look at that sad little face! Look at that sad little face on the fairy. It's so sad to be trapped in the jar. Let's see. Okay, so now don't want to accidentally use it. Get a Knight's Crest. An item that we actually can't get regularly for a long time, so it's kind of nice to get them right now. And let's go in. Meet the first boss, Goma. And yeah, it is a little weird that they never give you the names of the bosses like literally every other Zelda game does. But yeah. Anyways, grab onto the tail, swing! Crunk. Crunch. Places it back into place. Gonna wait for the tail to drop down. There it is. Swing! This boss isn't anything that special, but being able to swing from a dragon's tail is pretty fun, I'll admit. One more time! Swing! No armor? Gonna have to fight things the old-fashioned way. But thankfully, this thing is still pretty weak. Just grab his eye with the grappling hook and just slash away at his eyeball. There it is. Kaboom! Victory dance! Get a heart container. And I want you to listen very closely to this. It's the final hours for Majora's Mask. This is the one and only. This is the other time that this appears in the entire series. But dude! Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. My dude, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, my dude. You will, Kamali. I just know it, right, my dude? So, my dude, here. I want you to take this, my dude. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. You receive Din's Pearl. The Great Valu is grateful to you, my dude. If you are playing Hero Mode, this text would actually be translated. I would actually say what Valu is saying in Ancient Hylian. Use the wind god's wind. That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what that means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind train that's through that tunnel. Already taken care of. Oh, I almost forgot. The Great Valu also names you, my dude, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, my dude, you really are a hero. I'm going to go and visit Valu. I'll come and see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thank you. Thanks so much, my dude. See you again someday. Okay. Beetle, are you gonna sell me anything else? Hop on. Thank you. Nope. So yeah, I think that'll about do it. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we make our way to the next island where hopefully we find the next pearl. So... nope. Not quite yet time for that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And see, tomorrow's stream will be more Xenoblade 2, and then afterwards it's just gonna be again just repeating the usual streams for next week. So Wednesday, Kingdom Hearts, Friday, Zelda Friday, Saturday, more Xenoblade. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and y'all have a good rest of your day. Chronofahx, signing out.